This segment of DelmarvaLife is brought to you by Baywater Trading Company.
The warmer temperatures may have you thinking about fresh summer produce. You know what I'm talking about. The corn, the tomatoes, watermelon, all that delicious sweet produce. But we haven't even gotten through winter yet, let alone spring. And you can still get fresh produce even in the wintertime, especially if you stop by Baywater Trading Company in Hebron. And that's where I am right now. This is Megan Short. She is the manager. And you have fresh produce right here.
We do. So that's the great thing about Baywater. We grow year round. In addition, to all our traditional field crops, we have the hydroponic greenhouses and just, a large amount of other greenhouses as well that enables us to grow year round.
Yeah. And then you have the living herbs?
Yes, so something new. I'm going to pull one out.
Okay. And that is
cilantro. This is cilantro. So these are new. We're super excited to have these finally ready for sale. These are our living herbs. So they were grown in the hydroponic greenhouse, and you can see on the bottom they still have their growing medium and roots all attached to them. So the goal is to prolong the lifespan of them. So like we were just talking earlier, you're never going to use this much of, any herb in any one dish that you're making. So with these, since they do still have all that in the bottom, you take them home and just put them in a jar or a glass of water, and it's going to absorb right up through the root system and keep them, nice and fresh and great. So that way that prolongs the life cycle of those. Right now we have just 4 different types, but I'm sure, down the line we're definitely going to be growing more and more of those. So those are a really fun thing. We're super excited for those.
Absolutely. Now you have your CSA program, and spring is coming up.
It is. So our winter cycle has already ended, and signups for springtime are now open. It's going to be a 7-week cycle this go around for the spring. And you just go to baywatertogo.com and you sign up for your subscription. It's very easy. This time around, we're just doing a one-size option. So it's great, for a family of anywhere, 2 to 4 people, depending on how much you eat the veggies. Sure. And so in this cycle, you can expect more of our winter-geared crops. So you're still going to get heavy on your root vegetables, such as, carrots, beets, radishes, all of that. And then, throughout the whole entire cycle, you're still going to get all of your hydro stuff that we have in the fridge behind us. So you're always going to get lettuces, herbs, microgreens, heavy on the microgreens.
Always fresh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our farm's just a minute down the road for people who aren't familiar with it.
Exactly. So. All right. And it's not just produce you have here. We cannot not talk about the delicious bakery.
Yes.
Yeah. So what you got going on there?
Every morning, fresh baked donuts. The whole bakery case is totally full of just a big variety. Donuts, danishes, bagels, croissants, you name it, muffins. And we always like to tell people, if you don't see your favorite in there, just ask us. If we can make it, we gladly will. We just can't fit everything in the case at one time because there's so much.
What a problem to have.
Yes, and then in addition to the bakery case, we have, our fresh baked breads that we make every day, croutons, croissants, crostinis, all kinds of goodies.
And of course, coffee.
Yes, fresh brewed coffee every day from our friends at Chesapeake Roasting Company.
Yeah, and you're right here on Route 50 in Hebron, easy to get in and out of on your way to work or wherever you're going.
Yes.
Yeah. And okay, remind me again, CSA signups?
Yes, CSA signups are open, and the cycle starts towards the end of March, so they'll remain open for a few more weeks.
So you have
plenty of time, and that was baywatertogo.com. And if you ever have any questions, just feel free to call me at the store. I can, redirect anybody to that as well.
Sure. And of course, we'll have all that information on our website, DelmarvaLife.com. Megan, always good to see you.
Thank you.
Super excited for spring and summer.
We cannot wait.
Yeah, me neither.